Did y'all see the comment Charles made about?
Oh yeah.
And you
talking about that? Hold on, I think I have it. You talking about this
bus
one?
Driver?
Oh no, I don't have that one. What do you say about the bus driver?
I was, for me, I was like, is he slapping me in the face?
Oh,
because he was like saying being a bus driver, and he said, because when only reason I started listening to it, he said, you got all these guys walking around here with rings, and I'm like, hold on.
I didn't think about it like that.
I might not have been the fucking bus driver. I know a bus has more than 4 wheels on it, but a bus can't go nowhere without the other 4 wheels. And that's the other 4 players on the team if you're the bus driver. And for me, when he said that, I was like, that sounds like a guy that's just pissed off he never won a ring. So he's trying to come up with every fucking lame excuse to make him feel like, oh, I didn't win a ring. Oh, I was a bus driver. And because I was driving the bus, I took out, like, dude, first of all, I got traded for you. And you because you wanted to play with Clyde and Dream because you thought you could get a ring. And that didn't work out. I was like, you went from being a bus driver to a fucking passenger, and you should have been a wheel because you could have drove and helped carry them to a championship. And I was like, sitting there, man, I was like, I kind of got pissed. I just kind of laughed because when you got all these former players that didn't win rings come with all these freaking excuses on why they didn't win a ring and this and that. I said, dude, bottom line is you didn't do your fucking job. Everybody has a job to do. I don't care if you are the main player and you know why you don't get all the criticism? Because you make all the fucking money. So you go get all that without making all the money that comes with it. And so, and you want all the notoriety, you want all the money, you're going to get blamed when you don't win. But you know what? You ain't going to get traded. The other guys are going to get traded because they didn't do their job. It ain't going to get talked about, but they will get traded to bring you more pieces in to try to find and get you to that destination, Mr. Bus Driver. So I had to say that. And it kind of, I don't know if I should be pissed off, but due to the fact that I was a wheel on that bus and Shaq or Kobe or Tim or Dream or all was driving that bus, they would have gotten no fucking well without the wheels, Mario Ellie, Kenny Smith, myself, and so on and so on. And for Kenny, I was kind of mad at Kenny because he sat there and listened to that and kind of just said, okay, instead of standing up for himself, because that was kind of him slapping Kenny in the face too, because Kenny got 2 rings.
A little bit. Just a little.
I'm like, he Will Smith your ass, Kenny. You don't even know it.
A little bit. And you know what's crazy?
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
But I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
I know this, Jennings knows this, and I'm pretty sure you know this as well. Like, the one person up there who has always sang your praises is Big Fella.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to just the role and the moments that were needed in order for everything within that three-peat to come to fruition. He's always...
He said that before we all even knew each other.
Yeah.
Like when we were still doing the podcast with Shaquille before all the 3 of us even ever met, he would sing your praises constantly on that show. Constantly.
Yeah.
He would say all the time. The three-peat come up. We don't get there without Robert Horry. He said that, probably a half a dozen times on our old show.
And that's
all the time.
And that's the thing. But I did think I kind of thought that, especially when, Kenny was talking, and I was kind of like, well, some of this stuff, I'm surprised you didn't catch a stray, because some of this, I kind of felt like some of this stuff that he was saying was being shot right at Kenny. And I'm like,
so the guy sitting 6 feet from him. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I didn't hear any of that and think of it as a shot at you in any way.
But, I said that when I saw it, I felt like that though, because to me, he was slapping Kenny, which was, the domino effect, which was slapping me, which was slapping Rick, which was slapping Bruce Bowen, which was slapping Sam Cassell. I go down the line. I'm like, dude, really? I'm like, you can't win a championship by yourself. You need other guys to do the dirty work, because your ass ain't diving on the floor from the ball. Your ass ain't going to be up the best offensive player on the team. So I had to get that off my chest.
No,
and,
okay.
that's what podcasts are for.
Hell yeah.
You can get, when Big Shot Bob podcast airs, I want them to say Rob Horry is pissed off.
I'll make a big giant all capitals note for you.
Well, it only took you 66 episodes to be pissed off about something, so I was wondering when this was going to take place.